Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to episode 5 of my Boundless gameplay series. Before we start, I just wanted to say I made some massive progress on the castle today, so hope you are excited for that. At least I am, because after today we can make the final touches and start decorating the place, bringing it to life. Let's get to it, shall we? Before I started building on the walls, I wanted to go get some more color variation. Spoilers, it wasn't really necessary, because I went with the blocks I am most familiar with, the oxide grey igneous stone. I did however decide to use dark grey bricks instead of the oxide yellow block, so it wasn't all in vain. Also, shout out to Sydney Supplies. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but man, the convenience factor here is great. Everything is labeled and tidy. I love it. Go to Lasagna if you want to check it out. The first thing I wanted to try out was mixing grey sand and concrete to make a wall pattern. Sadly, even if they work well together, I think the pattern is just too plain for my liking. I want a rougher pattern to give the castle a more rough look, so I proceeded with the igneous stone anyway. Naturally, if we're unhappy with anything, we can always go back and change it later, and I am sure it will happen when we start decorating. One thing I want to talk about is the wall itself. Since the structure is in most places only one block wide, one of my concerns was how I would distinguish inside walls from the outside walls. I want a more cozier inside wall in the form of planks rather than stone used on the outside. So what I decided on was to put the inside wall according to the structure and stone blocks on the outside. It's much easier expanding outwards than inwards, especially when all the decorating will take so much space, and we need all the space available, especially for the smaller rooms. Bigger rooms, like the Great Hall, we can use one extra slot to make the windows more majestic. Fortunately, with the help of chiseling, we can still make good looking windows even with the lack of space. But let's proceed. There isn't really much footage since building the walls is very repetitive with only small changes from wall to wall. Hey, we reached 500,000 prestige. Let's go. And after 3 days of on and off building, the walls were basically done. I won't show the entire thing yet, because I want to add the roofs first. But man, it does look so great so far. Also, I accidentally got level 1000 while editing the previous episode because I did some pulling at Feather Falls. Quite a cool milestone, I would say. But this is the end of story time. Here we go in game, and let's continue with the roof. Alright, so one thing I really want to focus on is getting the right colors here. And what I'm gonna try out first of all is, I guess, see which colors work well together. I know red and grey works pretty well together, and I'm thinking the roof will mainly be red, like the towers. But I do want to have the edges and maybe the top parts. I want to have some kind of grey color. But yeah, I don't know how it's going to work together. So one thing I guess we have to do is first of all just do some testing and see which blocks kind of work together. But yeah, this shouldn't take too long, but we will see, we will see. I don't really know where to start. It's always difficult to start somewhere, but I just need to pick a place and then just roll with it. Okay, so I have tried with 2 different red blocks and I don't know really. This one looks, I mean it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad, but I think I'm gonna go with the same one that I've used. It looks the other one, whatever this is called, mosaic, I think it's more chaotic and therefore I think it works a bit better. I just realized this was a very bad roof to start with because I can't really go further than that because of this area. I don't know what it's gonna look like, so I need to build this room first and then get back to you. Yeah, this turned out to be much more difficult than I expected. I think I will have to start from here and build up the roof a little bit first, but that's gonna be the room, I guess, in essence. And it is kind of good that we have this roof here because that's probably now gonna work as the living space for the king. But the problem here is I don't know if they're gonna have any windows, at least not any big ones to look out from, but maybe they don't need. Maybe they can have like small windows just to let in some light. I now remember how little I like making roofs in games like Minecraft and Boundless, because especially if you have a build on this scale, like making the roofs fit together is yeah, it's a difficult task. Okay, I still need to fix some stuff, like maybe thinning that one out a little bit. It's too wide right now because I added some blocks, and same on this side, but I think it's looking okay. However, it is pretty red. I definitely need to sprinkle in some other colors here because otherwise I think it's gonna be a bit too plain. But yeah, it's coming along, and let's just see if we just continue with this idea and see where it takes us. And if it's totally horrible, then we can always of course go back and change it. But yeah, it's hard with a large scale like this to build a cool roof that doesn't look plain. Maybe it's the color, but I don't know if anything else would be much better. But I'll keep pushing on and see how far we can get. We are... Oh... Ah! I was just about to record something and of course I go and die. Well, I guess this serves as the intro now to... Well, not intro, but... yeah, as you may have seen, I've done quite a lot of progress, and it is coming along really nicely. What can I say? just look at it. It looks so good. It is incredible. I really love how it's coming together. But yeah, I haven't really even started decorating yet, except for these. I don't even know what to call them. They're just decoration, I guess. But it is kind of plain in certain areas, like here, for example. I think I'm gonna add a couple of window alcoves or whatever you want to call them. I'm not entirely sure, but it does look great. And we haven't even started decorating and doing the lights and whatnot, because there's still gonna be stuff here, probably some plants and vines and whatnot. But it's coming together so nicely. The color just works so well together. And yeah, it's I mean, I'm not nearly done yet, and at least it's yeah, it's definitely coming together. And yeah, it looks so good. I don't even know what to say, but there's still loads left to go, like all of this area there, and especially in the back there I haven't done anything. Need to fix these beams on top as well and make them look cooler, and add a bunch of decorations. And of course, we haven't made any walls in the whatever you want to call these. I don't even know, the rafters maybe, I don't know. But yes, it's coming together, and yeah, I am super happy about this currently. Like it just looks so good. I am so happy. But yes, I don't know what else to say. It's good. It's good. And of course, I'm just gonna keep on pushing, and pushing sounds so weird, but I'm gonna keep on building here, and just try to finish, maybe off camera, because I don't know how much I have or how much footage I have right now of me building roofs, but it is also very, very monotonous and just repetitive, so I may as well just go ahead and skip the boring bits. But oh yeah, that's maybe something I could show. I made a couple of balconies. Some of you may remember that I planned on placing some balconies here. So we have we can maybe go this way. We have one balcony here, which is for the noblemen who live here, so they can just come out here and enjoy the weather. And then we have the little pathway here from the library to the guard tower. Yeah, everything just looks so good, and of course we're still gonna add some stuff here and there, but I think the roof in general is looking so good. But yes, let's keep on going, and I'll see you, or I'll talk to you when I talk to you. One thing I actually want to try is also blend in some other colors, like this brownish color, because I think it could look pretty good. It should add some depth to the builds as well. So what I'm gonna do next is just try it on a few roofs. I have about 1,000 or one smart stack of blocks, so we'll see if we can incorporate these into the build here somewhere. I think it should be pretty decent. Yeah, I think that looks actually really good. This looks, yeah. We're definitely going to incorporate in some of this browner or brown color into the smaller roofs. We want to keep the red color as the main color here, of course, but I definitely think like yeah, I definitely think we should include this other color. It brings a lot of depth here right now. So yeah, I like that. That looks really good. So let's incorporate that in the back here and on the smaller roofs. Okay, I think this is gonna have to do for the episode. I didn't quite manage to finish up the roof, but I got a lot done, and I think this is a pretty good time to end this episode. Ooh. Oh, every time I come here, there's a meteor. Oh well. Yeah, I think next episode I should be able to finish up with the roofs and probably start on something else. I'm not entirely sure yet. Maybe start on the grounds outside the castle, or then we could start decorating inside. I am not sure yet. We will see, but for now I am super happy with what we got here, and I think maybe not next time, but maybe the episode after that we could do a quick tour of the full place. But to be honest, I would rather have most of the rooms completely done by then, so we will see. But anyway, thank you so much for watching once again. I really appreciate it. And as always, make sure to leave any feedback, any comment, any likes, anything. I appreciate it so much, and I love reading everything. So, yep, nothing more than that, I guess. Thank you, and hopefully I see you next time. Bye bye.